Today, the magnificent Qantas A380 touches down at LAX.
Should be making that left-hand turn onto Lima.
And we've seen it play out right here on the Airline Videos live broadcast.
Qantas Flight 11 coming in from Sydney, Australia. There you go, two Kings crossing, A380 pulling into the gates.
But what happens once travelers deplane and the world's largest passenger jet gets ready for its return down under? Well, the plane jockeys Kevin and Rudy got to find out.
Hey everyone, it's the plane jockeys. We're on our way to LAX for a very special behind-the-scenes tour at Qantas.
I'm so excited, can't wait. There it is. Woo! Qantas! Awesome.
Rising 12 stories into the sky, the Qantas LAX hangar is certainly a sight to behold. And what goes on here is even more impressive.
We're inside a hangar that's big enough to house A380. It's pretty new, built in 2017.
This massive structure designed specifically for the A380 is the only of its kind in North America and allows Qantas to service its fleet outside of Australia.
There was a need because of the maintenance that was required for the A380. And also because of the ground time that we have. The aircraft comes in the morning, leaves in the evening, so there's almost a 10-hour ground time that we have here.
All levels of maintenance can be performed inside and outside of the hangar, and it's not just the A380.
We can get a 787 in here. We've had 350 in here. We have A-checks on the 787s. We have A-checks on the A380. We have LM checks. We do engine changes in here. So we'll have a tow team that brings the aircraft into the hangar. Before the aircraft actually enters the hangar, we'll have the hangar doors open. The team will go out, meet the aircraft outside. We'll have a briefing and just making sure that everybody's aware of what's gonna happen. And then we'll bring the aircraft into the hangar.
And while the saying goes, it never rains in Southern California, Qantas is ready, just in case.
Because of the weather outside, we can use the hangar.
But on this sunny LA day, we got an up-close look inside and out at this A380 parked just outside, getting prepped for its return south that evening.
This plane came in from Sydney this morning.
That's correct. The aircraft arrived this morning, arrived at the terminal building, offloaded the passengers, and now it's got towed here. We're just ready to start the maintenance on it. LM check or check 2? Right now we have an LM9 check happening. Basically what we're doing here is topping up the supplemental cooling system and making sure that the fluid levels are correct. We use a rig to do that, and we connect it up to the reservoirs under the aircraft. We have a brake change happening here. Here's the brakes that will be replaced.
On an A380, do you guys go through brakes a lot?
Yes, we do. Brakes and wheels. So basically what they're doing right now with the engines is a starter motor oil change. The guys will get this ready, top up the oil, change filters.
Qantas maintenance techs also service inside the A380's cabin, and lucky us, we got to follow them inside.
So we're in the refurbished first-class cabin.
They're nice.
Yeah, very nice, yeah. It's a brighter cabin. They've changed the vinyl on it, and yeah, it just looks a bit more vibrant and fresh. So there are 14 first-class seats. This is regular economy. As you can see, the aircraft's just come in from Australia. So cabin teams, they're cleaning the cabin right now.
How long does that take?
So that should take probably 3-4 hours, and just to prepare it for tonight's flight back to Australia.
And from economy, we head down into the cabin crew rest area, which, as you can see, is a bit of a tight squeeze for a plane jockey with a camera.
So Daniel, you might need to face me when you walk down.
Okay.
Basically, this is where our cabin crew would rest during the flight.
A little tight.
This is a little tight.
There's a lot of bunks in here.
There are a lot of bunks, yeah.
From the tight quarters down below, we head back up to the spacious first floor cabin.
Because this is such a long flight, we also have a galley, well, one of many galleys that accommodate for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Then we also have like a bar area. We put sodas and snacks, and economy passengers can come and help themselves.
So going upstairs, huh?
Yeah,
Now we venture up to the A380's full-length second floor cabin.
we're gonna come to the premium economy and the business class. Business class is a single, double, and a single configuration.
I'm sure the window seats are the ones everyone wants, right?
Yeah, and then if you notice, the seats are staggered. So this is on the aisle, that's on the inside, so there's a bit of privacy. This is a lounge area that is used by first class and business class passengers. This is part of the improvement, so they put a nice screen up there. You can have people come and dine and have drinks up here. This is premium economy. Everything in this section is manual, so there's a manual recline. You still have the leg room, but we also offer the USB charging and noise cancelling headset. Yeah. This is a part of the premium economy or business class galley, and also serves the economy class. We have a lift cart that will move food from the main deck to the upper deck. Yeah. There's also stuff that we need to fix that got damaged during the flights. So we have our maintenance crew working on seats, broken tray tables, leg rest.
It happens a lot.
This happens a lot, yeah. Part of the maintenance, LM check maintenance, we're actually changing filters behind the ovens.
0000.
We even got a look inside the A380's impressively advanced cockpit as crews perform maintenance there.
So we're gonna have to do the Cat 3 condition test.
All of this behind-the-scenes effort is a crucially important part of Qantas's global operations.
Yeah, we just try and do as much as we can here so that the whole network is connected and there's a smooth transition between ports.
The Qantas's LAX operations don't end there. This is also a major hub for their extensive air freight network. Of course, we had to check it out.
Welcome to the Los Angeles Freight Terminal facility. You name it, we ship it.
And it's inside this massive warehouse that everything is prepped and stored for transport.
Farm produce, industrialized stuff, household goods, live animals of any kind.
So there would have been dogs in here then?
Yeah, this one is picked up already. Dogs, cats, horses. This is where the kennel, where we stage the animals while they're being processed.
How often do you guys get horses?
Every month we get horses out of Chicago, and they normally go back into Australia and vice versa. You'll get live tropical fish that look like shrimp. You'll get flowers, frozen food coming from Australia.
And what would be in here? This is
Anything of perishable nature.
nice and cool in here.
Yeah, at least. This is all mail coming in that will then be taken to the post office. So they're removing them from the baggage container and load them in the bulk cart and go to the post office. Every day we get an average of anywhere from 1,000 to 1,200 kilos.
So do you know what the whole square footage is?
58,000 square feet.
And everything inside those 58,000 square feet undergoes thorough inspection.
They will know what to check and what they're looking for. So for example, this customer is picking up the farm produce, and you'll notice it's being inspected by the local authorities. Once we recover it and verify that it's good to fly, we always have to stage it in a designated area. So what he's now doing is bringing that back to storage because he has now completed a breakdown of the ULD. On this check-in, he has 4 customers, so 4 separate transactions.
And what's more, this service is open to everyone.
So you walk in through the doors, and we'll ask you to log into the kiosk. The staff will then call them and do the transactions, whether it be import or exportation. Once the cargo is processed and the paperwork comes in, this is where they normally do the back office work. Processing to ensure that there is compliance with regulations. We will then manifest and take documentations and cargo to the aircraft. And you'll see the tag says Melbourne. So that's the final destination. So right now these are all empty, so they are staged and waiting to be brought in and utilized.
That's a busy place.
Very busy. 5-6 million kilo a month. We're crazy busy.
And with that, it was time to end our crazy busy tour of Qantas's LAX operations. From North America's only A380 hangar to international imports and exports, the premier airline from down under is without a doubt a huge part of LAX's spotlight on the global air travel stage.